Hi-de-ho, everyone. My name is Mr. Fruit, and welcome back to the Bazaar. And exciting news. That's right, we hit Diamond! There's only one last rank. Radiant, I believe, which is like the top of the top. So, your boy's getting there. Alright, put a little respect on my name. I'm doing alright. Better than that, though. We got some chests. If we get another 10 win, that's another 10 to rip. So, hoping for Arena skin or Legendary Dually skin. Come on. Oh, okay. Okay. Something new. That's cool. Only silver. It's not very rare, but I didn't have that. I mean, my rarest rug is this one for like referring 10 people. I think my favorite though might be this one, which I use a bunch, like this nice little plush fur thing. But that looks nice. Black and red's pretty sleek. Dewey's my favorite. I feel like he has some of the most viable build or like diverse builds. Vanessa right now feels pretty pigeonholed. Like, you have one weapon, burn. I feel like there's one more. But most of the aquatic package has been... I mean, without pufferfish, there's not too much. Pig does have a little more. And I do like pig, but I've just been vibing with Dooley. I don't know, you can kind of cook a little more with Dooley sometimes. I don't know, I feel like there's just so many different interactions. Even with him having 4 disabled items, or 5. I hope they bring back Railgun, it's relevant. Black and red's pretty clean, though. Now show me Companion Core. Lord, give me the strength. Give me the strength. Okay. So, we're not doing that. And I could do Ignition Core. I think it's the strongest here. I'd argue it's probably the strongest with the Ray build. But we did do a... Oh, wait a second. Oh, I haven't played... Oh, look at my border, dude. Oh, that's clean. See, I gotta get to Radiant now. See how good that looks. That alone's worth the grinding. Very shiny. Ooh. This is why I do it. For pretty borders and animated cards, brother. I'm a simple man. Anyway. Yeah, I think Ignition Core Ray build's probably the best. I've never been bullish on weaponized core, Chief, I'm gonna be honest. I'll do any of them. But we'll do a poll. You know, you guys will get to decide. Let the record state, chat voted Ignition Core. I'm the victim. We can get a small shield items. I mean, I'm probably going to try to grab every bit of XP we can. Try and hit 2 before day 1. I would have really liked to see the pyro guy here. Maybe get a lighter. That didn't happen, though. So instead, I'm going to grab freaking... I don't know. They have the rags or something? Whatever these are. Silk? Sure. I don't know. Or we get a medium shield item. Or, a perk. Unlikely, though. I was gonna say, like, do we... Wait. We do win, right? Since they're shielding, it does do... Burn does half damage, but they won't shield more than our max HP. It's fine. It's a slow burn. A lot of the early PvE fights are now, especially without having any starting gold skills. But that's alright. We'll see what we end up getting. I do feel like Pig... is kind of getting the short end of the stick this patch, though, because of all the level up options. A lot of the level up options are... Oh, we'll do that. We got the silk. Like, get cinders to sell for extra burn, or like the vials or whatever to get extra poison. But Pig doesn't do like any of that. He doesn't really have burn or poison. So a lot of those level up options, like, well, that's wasted. And so then you can get a sharpening stone or whatever to increase weapon damage. But that doesn't scale nearly the same as burn and poison. It's not remotely the same. So, like, the value isn't the same. It's insane. Because, like, for instance, Monitor Lizard is a bronze friend on Dooley. That's when you haste poison 1. Bronze, he has 1 poison. If you want to get into diamond, he'll have 5 poison. It takes that much. And, like, that's... And he hastes... Or, no. Yeah, when you use him, he hastes a little more. But that's how the poison scales. Like, oh, you want more poison? 1 by 1 by 1. I could hit level 2 right now and get an option to get 2 that just gives plus 2 poison. And then it scales. Later on, it's just like, oh, I just got 2 gold vials that gives 6 poison, which is better than upgrading this to its best form. So you don't even have to upgrade things. They need to figure it out. I do like that it makes poison and burn a little more viable, but also I think it makes it a little too strong. Like, Poison should be a slow, insidious killer, you know, as you build it up, not just like, I don't know, I killed you fast with poison. Anyway, small tool, bronze tier skills, or medium items. A burn item here would obviously help. We could find some medium items. There's the welder helmet that's on a short cooldown. Small tool do be free. And we could get like a metronome or duct tape, or you're right, we're going to the vendor. Well, speaking of the devil, there's the monitor lizard. Ice 9000. Freeze an item when you freeze this game's poison. Probably not doing this. I've seen it rarely, but I imagine if you did, it would be a companion core. Now, the welding torch is okay. While you have shield, this item's cooldown is reduced by 50%, so it would be 2.5 seconds. However, we only gain 10 shield every 7 seconds right now. Isn't great. I'm just gonna buy it though, and I'm not gonna reroll. We only got $7. Let's see what the next vendor is. Oh baby. Okay, I could have rerolled, but whatever. We're grabbing this because it gives XP, and had we not grabbed this, we'd be one short. But this is why we grabbed XP before, because day one, you can find 2 extra sources of XP. You hit level 2, which is 100 extra base health, or 50. Either way. Pig might be 100 or something. He also just starts with more. So we can get 2 senders, which will give +2 burn. 2 income this early. That's a lot of value. I'm tempted to go with the income. Now, +2 burn here would be fun. But I'm investing into our future. You know, we're putting it into the 401k. Now, do we do it like this? Probably. Maybe. And then hope that at one point... It's just a matter of, would we rather have this to activate the core a second faster, or the core to actually... This is... Yeah, that's probably... Classic Dewey stuff. Because the ignition core, if you're not familiar, it burns when you use it. And then it gives burn items to the right extra burn. So in this case, every time this goes off, it would go up 1 burn. And when you use any item to the left, pretty much every core does this except for the companion core. When you use an item to the left of it, you charge the core 1 second, so the silk will charge it 1 second. But that's why it's always a question of like, well, do I put it here to give this extra time to get more value out of this, or blah, blah, blah. But if the fight goes longer, having it scale the welding torch will be better. That said, I don't feel that good about our day one. No idea. We'll find out. But one thing I do know... Ooh, let's see. Okay, so he is actually scaling his shield. Actually, I think we're pogging. Okay, he's only doing poison damage, which means our shield stays permanent. So our welding torch is always 2.5 seconds. Now, because he's shielding, our burn is doing half. So can we build it faster? I think we can. We got to get cooking. It's close. Oh, I think we got it. Nice. Okay, so if he had any damage to remove our shield, welding torch would have stayed at a lower cooldown and we would not have built that as much. But we got lucky that he just didn't have a build that did any physical damage. We're not getting chocolate bars. We can get 1 XP at the strange mushroom is what I always take. Or take a look at some small and medium items. I'm bullish on XP, especially early, brother. Now, we can get a slow item. We can go to the mountain pass, or friends and items. Speaking of XP, we could get more here. Friend items. Slow item. Let's go to the mountain pass. Now, typically, I like to do escort the convoy, because there's a chance you get a PvE fight. And most of the times, it's a PvE fight you can win, which just means like 2 or 3 extra XP and a bunch of extra gold. But we could fight like anything, I think, right now. We're level 2 with a build like this. So I think we lose almost anything if we find a fight. So it's either gain 2 income or gain 2 gold and 1 XP. And right now, especially since we just got 2 income, I think we're going to just grab more gold and XP. We're not strong enough for the warrior. The covetous thief? Maybe. He doesn't shield. He does attack and he does scale. The giant mosquito could give us cooldown, which is fun. That's always fun. And we definitely beat the mosquito. Which... I mean, the thing is, this can give us the wing, which we do care more about. We don't really want any loot here. I think we just do giant mosquito. Not because I'm worried I won't win the other fight. I think I do, but because either getting rush, it's skill at the start of each fight, haste a weapon, or when you sell this, reduce your left mouse items put on by 6%. I think we'd rather have those. You may be in diamond and I'm in bronze, but I have something you don't have, a new board. No. Why would you say that, man? What the fudge? Oh, we got the wing. Worth. Alright, we level up. 5% core cooldown. Looks pretty good. 2 senders, though. Very interesting. That's pretty much what we're looking at here. So, 5% cooldown, 2 burn, 5% pull. I think we're going to go burn. While 5% cooldown is nice. 2 burn this early is helping us in fights big time. Yeah. But 5%, I do love me some cooldown. But nah, we'll get burned. Typically, I don't have to choose between the two. But we're going to sell that. And then I'm immediately... Well, let's see what we grab. But I'm probably going to use the cooldown on our core. We'll get 6% there anyway. So I guess you could argue I could have had an 11% drop, which is pretty decent. We don't need the spare change. Bronze tier skills or weapons. What weapons we'll be looking for? I don't know. Our board is a little weak, though. We're going to... we probably find a vendor. So... in the next one. So let's look for like a bronze burn. No? This is pretty good, though. At the start of each fight, gain shield equal to 10% of your max health, which automatically makes welding torch 2.5 seconds at the start of a fight right now. Sure. Oh. There's a vendor, but then they dangle the XP and gold. Or we could get a tool. We're going non-weapon. We need something on the board. We don't want chem snail. We're not doing any slowing right now. Memory card gives the core damage equal to its 5, but we don't do damage. Hasting the core right now, if we don't find anything better at the very least. It's essentially like a 2-second increase. Since it charges it 1 second and then gives it haste for 1 second. About that not slowing. Silver pylon. Slows for 1 second. And when you slow, you haste an item. It's just very intriguing to find this early. We're definitely just going to go with the welding torch. Also, Taj-sama. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Appreciate you having all here. I hope you had a good stream, Taj. Thank you very much. What were you playing? Welcome, gamers. We just hopped off Marble Rivals a little bit earlier, but now we're playing some Bazaar. Your boys Bazaar pilled. You don't know what it is. I've got a lot of videos over on Mr. Fruit Uncut on YouTube. But it is a very addicting game, I'll tell you that. Played Bazaar? Okay. So then they're probably familiar. And then they probably understand why I can't freaking put this game down. It's too good, man. Well, hope your stream went well. Thank you very much for the raid, and welcome, raiders. Good to have y'all. I will be checking out PoE too, yeah. Just not today. Okay, so upgrading the welding torch is +2 burn, 4 gold. But right now, it's not too bad. Plus, could throw in the thrusters, reducing cooldown, burning both players. But I mean, it's insignificant for us, but it would stack a little bit. I think I go for the welding torch right now. And the pylon. Let me reduce the ignition core. So the pylon. When would we slow? Realistically, we could go like cool LEDs for our core. But that's really it. And then we'd want a lot of other stuff to activate. but slow can be quite powerful. And it's on a 3-second cooldown. Just an interesting find. Mayhaps we get rid of the Jeep. I should probably get rid of the silk, right? But I need some sort of a shield. Just a lot of money right now. I don't know. If we want to find the pound, we'll probably find it later. I don't think we take it. I think we just make this our board. And then put the thrusters adjacent to the core so it gets a shorter cooldown. And the silk gets the most benefit out of it since it's a longer cooldown. So sure. So at the start of a fight, we'll get 40 shield. So this will be 2.5 second cooldown at least. The ignition core will be slowly building that. We don't want to put thrusters over here because then we're burning ourselves more, and that might actually eventually matter. I don't think we're strong, but I don't think we're weak. I think we're very middling.
Go ahead.
But I do value these early day wins, so I'd like to win these early days. What's his crit chance? 5%? I think we're fine. He does shield and heal, but not nearly fast enough. And in fact, his musket hasn't even gotten through. Yeah, okay.
Like my crew says at the bar. Another round.
I might be middling, but that bro's pretty weak. I'm gonna be honest, Chief. Let's be real. I don't even know if he was level 3, or maybe we just didn't have the money. 75 free health right now is not bad, especially day 3. Skills, they're all gonna be bronze. Compared to 75 free health for a large item right now, I think we value those more. I'm leaning towards the 75 max health. Trying to think of what large item we would want right now. Can't think of anything. Let's just grab the health. Sell slow skills. Oh, you would. Right after I didn't buy the pylon. We could get temporary shield for next fight. Slow skills. Or health, toughness, and shield items. This is pretty tempting because, like, first aid is always good as an activator. Duct tape's just always a good item. And maybe we find something enchanted. Gamba. Okay. What if we didn't find any of that? Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna buy Chris Army Knife in case I need a friend later. And then, although Eccentric Etherite does work with and use a whole bunch of shield stuff, I think we burn them faster than they get shields. Sort of like what we just did with the other person.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
If not, isn't that immersion? We just need to try to upkeep our shield. Well, they got rid of it, so now this is a 5-second cooldown. But now it's back to 2.5. And now it's back to 5. Yeah, now it's back to 2.5. Yeah, but we're building too fast. We got it, I think. Barring crits, you don't have... No. Yeah, we got it. All right. Which is more XP, puts us for... We turbo level, baby, especially because of the new patch. You get so much value out of leveling and the level up rewards and whatnot. Barbed wire, when you shield, this gains damage. Probably not using that. Well, right now, maybe, because I would have nothing else. Upgrade your leftmost bronze tier item. Oh. Get 2 cinders. So 2 extra burn. That's good. And you know I love XP. You know I love XP. But 2 burn right now, or upgrading leftmost bronze. If we think about it, upgrading the ignition core is essentially getting +2 burn, but I get +1 to the right. Otherwise, I don't really want to upgrade any of these, so I'm going to do that. Oh, in fact, that's +3. Think about it. And now it'll add an additional 1 to the right when it activates. And for now, since we don't have anything else to put in, we put those on the left. We can get a small shield item, chocolate bars for some free health, or medium items. Wouldn't mind replacing silk here. 6.6 seconds for 22 shields. Spoilers, that's pretty butts. A small shield item. Knowing my luck is going to be Chris Army Knife, but it could be duct tape. It's also probably that induction Aegis thing. Let's look for a better medium item.
you find who does.
Okay. We didn't find a better medium item. We don't want those. Gimba. Okay. Now we're talking. Welding helmet gives us a shield to activate welding torch right now on a way faster cooldown. And it burns. And if we want to use micro Dave, he burns. I think we for sure put in welding helmet. And it's a question of... we put it on the left or the right? I might almost put it over here since it doesn't have much. It'll scale like this. Then micro Dave. Do we just put that over silk? Honestly. Probably. Yeah. Tesla coil is interesting. I've tried some runs with it, but I swear by like mid game, there's always just something better. I get rid of it. Sells weapon skills, get an item or sells weapons. Not a lot of stuff we're looking for. I mean, a pulse rifle right now would be good as an activator. So let's see.
Any good fights lately?
No pulse rifle. There is an alpha ray. It's only bronze. But it would help us get closer to doing a ray build. I might just grab it to make sure we got it. And then I am going to look for a pulse rifle. We didn't get it. An Uzi isn't bad, though.
Enjoy the thrill of battle.
Just as an activator. Okay, we got another dually. I feel bad because like I've played Dewey for a while, okay, but now everybody's playing it. Like I played him before; it was cool. I think we still keep thrusters in. I think this ends up being better than micro Dave. So we could do like Uzi and Alpha Ray grants the Uzi a little bit of value. Or Chris Army Knife is a little more shield. They're the same cooldown though. Very negligible. Barbed wire probably scales better. And it's a little bit faster. Sure. Alright. Again, I don't feel great, but admittedly, the first 2-day builds we fought have been pretty weak. Looks like he's gonna burn and... oh. Wow, okay. So he has Solar Farm. Whenever he burns, it charges, but he gives all of his items haste and then gains regeneration. Which could counter our burn, but I do think we're gonna stack burn faster than the region will matter, but he's stacking burn faster than we are, and we're dead. He just... yeah, well, frankly, just kind of has a better board, to be honest. Plus, the burn made sure we never had a shield active, so our fella here was always 5 seconds. Small non-weapon item. Work at the dock. Sell small items. Well, all the rays we want are obviously small items. Could just gamba and get some free coin, but let's go small item. We love to see duct tape. Yeah, I think we immediately take out barbed wire. And then the core is always like one of the fastest things we have. So that and honestly the Uzi right now. We invest in crypto, believe it or not. And I do like cool LEDs, but finding it at bronze means we're gonna have such a hard time getting it leveled up. I might as well upload or upgrade thrusters for the fun of it because it reduces adjacent items by 9% now, I believe. Yeah, which I guess I'm not putting by the cores, I'm not getting that much value. But then I burned myself more. A silver battery isn't bad. Don't have a lot of money. Ain't got a lot of money. I'll buy for now though.
Tell everyone you got it.
4 gold, chocolate bars, non-weapon items. Here's the thing, we don't have much money right now. So while I need this crypto to go up in value, brother. Actually, maybe just like that. Again, 4 gold. I didn't buy the LEDs Because I never wind up using bronze LEDs usually. I prefer at least to get silver. And I just feel like whenever I buy LEDs early, I never find the upgrades. So the battery is going into whatever this build is right now until we hold over and find something. I think if I put the battery, it would make my board stronger right now than LEDs. And after losing last day, we're just trying to win these early couple days. Technovirus. I want to say we beat. It will destroy a small item. But I think they ramp too slowly. And should keep our shield intact, so this boy should be cooking. Funnily enough, I guess if we got the solar farm, it wouldn't be terrible. He actually burns himself with nitro, so he's kind of helping accelerate this. Thank you very much. Yeah, I guess probably that. Yeah, I'll take the solar farm. Or the nitro. We can upgrade our leftmost silver tier item. We're probably going to do that. Or get 2 senders. Is again interesting. But it's the same case. Maybe it's silver cinders at this point, so it's 4 burn. But if we upgrade the core, that's 3 or 4 burn in and of itself, and increases the passive, so it adds 1 more. Well, active, but adds 1 more to the right. Could even upgrade the battery if I see myself using that. It would charge them to the left 3 seconds. We're not upgrading any of this. It only gives duct tape, I think from silver to gold, 10 extra shield. Let's do that. Yeah, so we did get 3 burn. We can start our next fight with a 500 shield. Which I want to do. To try and secure that W, but the fact that they put it next to gain 2 gold and XP, I mean, come on, brother. Ooh. So I don't think our board is perfect. But what if we got a fight? Uh-oh. Pause. 825. I think we have enough effective health. We just need to get a couple shield early. Honestly, I think the Uzi will get us there. Yeah, I think we win this. Just the fact that we don't have much defense, but we have a higher health pool than when I normally fight him. And we have duct tape for the shielding, so I think we're fine. But I am going to take off thrusters. I'm not going to use nitro. I'm not going to help him accelerate his burn, because he starts the fight by burning us by 40 or 50. I guess I'll just charge this. Doesn't really matter. Crypto's still a buck. I need to keep remembering to check it, but if we do win, this is, like I said, 6 gold, 3 free XP. Don't mind if I do. And I also forgot we start with defense grid, which already slowed down the poison. So yeah, we're Gucci. I'll take your passive, your fiery, or your glider. Deal? Screw you. I don't want your magma core. But that gives us another level up. Level 5 on day 4. It's pretty I mean, that's pretty good. We can gain 2 income, get 2 cinders, reduce our core's cooldown, or gain scrap. These are all tempting. This, I believe it's still silver. Is it 6? I don't know. It would give our duct tape at least like 10 extra shield, which is obviously a big deal. That's double its shielding currently. Reducing the core's cooldown is nice. But this would increase the burn by 4, I believe. Cooldown is so important. And the burn can stack more if we do end up doing a ray build with the burn ray. We have to think it's a little easier to get cinders or increase burn than it is core cooldown right now. So, but I'm doing core cooldown. Sure. Crypto, I think it updates next game. We're up against Dooley. I don't think battery... Well, is battery here good? Or thrusters better? I know battery accelerates. Maybe that's worth it. Sure. I mean, nitro charging an item is interesting. But the GPU wasting that is actually worth it. Okay, we'll think about it. This is... I mean, this does burn, but this is charge 2 seconds. Or 3, because it goes off. This is charge 2 seconds with 4 burn. I think battery's better. I don't know. Depends on how long the fight goes, but I don't think it'll go that long. We're trying to just stack as much burn as possible, as fast as possible. What does the boy got? He is also level 6. What the fudge? So he would have run into and gotten as much as XP as I have, which is a lot really good. We are out burning him, but he does have actual damage and shields. He has damage raise, and he actually has defensive stance. So every time he uses a weapon, his shields gain. He already has that. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. Okay. So he's strong. Unlockers. We can gain 2 income. Sells items. At this point, I do like golden XP, but also we might need to find some items. Granted, it's day 5. If I wait until day 6 to find more, a better chance of finding gold tier. I don't know. Plus, small item vendor is real nice for us. If we were to find the things we're looking for. I guess I'll upgrade Chris Army Knife. Bomb Squad does burn, and it charges when we use an adjacent friend, but... Are we using an adjacent friend? Would we? Could we? Should we? The one I would use the most is First Aiden. Probably. But then that puts him at 4 seconds at best. I could just do other stuff, right? Show me Ray. Oh. Okay. We might have to figure out a different permanent build if we're not going to find Rays. Plasma Grenade isn't worth it. It's too slow. Virus would kill her on small items. Now, if I burn myself, this is a 2.5 second item that gives the core crit chance. I could crit my burns, but I'd also have to put in like nitro. We clear Gorgon Noble here.
Come to lay gold at my
And then, yeah, we can... I mean, hopefully we win this next fight. But either the next 2 encounters for our next PvP fight or tomorrow, we're going to have to search through everything to try and find a stronger board. Because this ain't that good right now. Could be better. We like that skill, though. It's probably the best thing we could have gotten. No, that is the best thing we could have gotten for our build. First time you fall below half health each fight, freeze all enemy items for 1 second. Yes, please. 175 extra health right now is not bad. Force cooldown reduction by 5 isn't bad. All burn items reduced by 3. But honestly, I don't see us using many of these burn items later. I think we... The one thing I know for sure on this board is that probably duct tape and ignition core stain. So we're going to go with core cooldown again. And then they just keep trying to give me XP, man. We can get poison skills. While we would find the poison ray, we don't have it. I'm not that worried about it. Like I said, I think we need to start trying to find something. And an upgraded welding helmet. He's marginally better for the upcoming fight, but that's not quite what I was looking for. Or an upgraded micro Dave. Not even silver tier either. Any of this stuff. I'm going to get rid of that. Keep forgetting to look at crypto. How is it every time I do, though? It's 1. Always crashing. I hold the bag too long. Micro Dave. Let's think about this. When we have shield, which in these PvP fights is momentarily, 2.5 seconds. Microdave with all this. For a decent while shorter. I think microdave might be a little bit better right now. Alright, next step. Oof. I might straight up take this. Start next fight with 700 shield, and with this perk, we'll start with 837 shield. Barring a crazy poison build, might be the difference between us winning and losing. I would love to look at non-weapon items, but I'm straight up taking this just to try to win this next fight. So if we lose this next fight, woof. Now one can make an argument for welding torch here, because ideally, for a while, he'll be 2.5 seconds. And I think I am probably just going to go with that. And I think we still stay with the battery. Sure. All right. Let's see what he's got. If he had a crazy poison build, yeah, we're in trouble. Depending on how much survivability he has. He is interesting. A haste, race car, bulldozer, chlorants. That's a little spooky. He will be hitting our shield, but I don't think he's going to do enough damage fast enough. Our freeze definitely helped. I don't know if we would have died, but it would have gotten close. That's a cool build. I haven't had a chance to do something like that. I've never used chlorants. It sounds fun. Okay, well, get a burn item. Santa, for Christmas, I would like a gold burn ray. I've been a good boy. Bronze induction agent. I guess I'm on the naughty list. News to me. Get a shield item, sells items, or gold tier skills. We need to find something, but gold. Oh, we'll see. Maybe here's some direction. If you have exactly one weapon, when you use it, slow an item. Really nice. When you crit, your shield items gain shield. We just currently don't have crit chance. When you crit, your burn items gain burn for the fight. That's really good, but we don't have burn. And when you freeze, give your weapons. Honestly, you have exactly one weapon. I should only have one weapon, right? Currently the Uzi? Yeah. The Uzi's currently slowing for 3 seconds every time it activates, but later on, if we go with like missiles or pulse rifle, anything with like a multi-strike, that could be very helpful. And then induction Aegis does give a shield and does burn, but crypto is still $2, man. Just 3 or 4, you know? I'll sell. Lone Shark, we beat. But although we beat it, is there something else we want to go for? I know the Zookeeper has a friend that burns equal to the damage it has. Pretty long cooldown, though. The Foreman has a bunch of random stuff. But the Lone Shark's more XP. I don't think I want anything specifically from the Foreman. And, you know what'd be crazy? The Shark Ray counts as a ray for a ray build. And so does the Illusory Ray. So if we got that, that would be funny. I could try to put in the build. It might be a throw. But for the meme, right? Like, I mean. So you have the chance to do the funniest thing ever. I mean, I'm not mad about the 18. That's 2 income tax. Friend, 200 max health. Or cinders. Alright, at this point, we're going to take the cinders. I think day 7 is when they become gold. But that's 4 burn. Get a small burn item. Ooh, so those bronze tier junk items. That could be good. Of course, my crypto's 1. Small burn item. I keep hoping for the ray. But I can guarantee I get something from here. I mean, there's some good loot we're looking for. I mean, like, I guess I'll take it. 1 region. I gotta figure out what I'm getting rid of now. We want to hold on to the improvised bludgeon because if we find silver or gold LEDs, when you sell this, you give it an extra slow, which is really powerful. And since we're slowing with our Uzi, we'll get a whole bunch of slows going. I think we get rid of the induction Aegis. Gotta hold on to some of this. I probably should have bought that later. We can sell this for 1% cooldown reduction. 2 gold, 1% cooldown reduction. Seems negligible. But you know I gotta do it. I think I get rid of thrusters. Alright, yeah, so 1 cooldown doesn't seem like much. And I'm actually gonna hold on to it for a second. Because we could get the knee brace. We did not get the knee brace. So we sell that. 1% cooldown reduction. 20 max health. Sure. This gives 4 shield. Honestly, for our duct tape, bet.
You're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
And last but not least, I'm not selling this to give you just 4 damage, I don't think. Rocket boots. Pretty good. When we sell this, it gives a haste item plus 1 haste. Which right now gives the GPU plus 1, but I think I'd hold on to it.
That's been sitting there 20 years.
I don't think I want to go with that yet. Definitely could have gotten a better one, that's for sure. Alright, small items, non-weapons, or small shields. We're looking for rays. We're looking for small items. Everybody says, no rays. Don't love the coolant. I'm not looking to burn myself that much. And no rays. Okay. I think it's officially find something that might give us direction. And go from there. Don't think the ray build's going to happen at current pace. Okay, this crypto is just not doing it for us. And am I desperate enough that I'm actually going to use the rocket boots just to haste the core for 2 seconds? It means we know high roll, but it means we have a better shot of winning right now. Am I that worried? Because I could give it to like first aid in or a metronome. And I'm gonna hold. I don't think it'll make it that much of a difference. Switch out the torch. True. I'm not starting with the big shield this time. Microdave's probably better. That's probably it. I think welding torch over here is maybe better. Maybe. Again, with dually, there's always like a min-max. I'm sure somebody could explain why one way is better than the other, but we'll work with that. I think that's our best board. They only have 1 win, so who knows?
Go ahead.
But it's so hard to tell. Like, they could have hit the nuts here. Who knows? Okay, so they're going Cutlass. It doesn't have any crit chance, though. They are scaling weapon damage. And they do have a decent size shield, but I think it's too slow. And the slowing from the Uzi is really good here. We just need to find a way to work around that. A 1 weapon. It could also just always be Uzi, depending on the build. Get a small friend, work at the docks, sells tools. I think we need to look at tools at this point.
Faulty saw cost me my arm. Last time
Really?
I went cheap on tools.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take a gold battery and gold duct tape. I'm not going to upgrade Chris Harmoneth. Get a slow item. Could be LEDs. Medium items, though, could give us direction. Because, like, LEDs, balls. Whoa. Pylon. Well, this got a little more interesting. Is that better? Ah, fudge. I forgot to look at crypto. God, that's what I'm saying, man. Every time I remember to look, it's one. One or two. Every time it's good, I forget to look. Gosh dang it. I really don't know if Pylon's better. I could give this the extra slow, so it'd be slow 1 item for 2 seconds, but like I still want to wait for slow LEDs. It's 3 seconds, which is pretty fast activator, but I mean, I would probably say if we'd get rid of micro Dave and GPU. Sure. I don't know what I'm doing with my build. Should get rid of something else though. I think at this point welding torch is for sure out. Sure, we'll try the pylon. So we're charging the pylon. The Uzi will always be slowing every time, so that's always hasting. And actually, giving this extra haste, it would be when you slow haste 9 for 2 seconds. Now that's way better. We're going to wait to see probably after this fight, because I don't think I'm going to need that for the fight. And Chili Charles. We beat Chili Charles, right? I think so. By virtue of the fact that I don't remember what they do. Are they the one with the hammock? I don't even think they do damage. You could give us poison. Sergeant Suds could give us frickin' who knows what. I think we just go for most XP. Keep crypto on my board? Yeah, but then I'm 1 week on the... I guess I should in between PvP or fights. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we'll stack enough so that eventually they're not being chilling. The only problem is when a fight goes this long, like the batteries or the... Yeah, the battery's out of ammo, but it served faithfully. Now, what do we want here? No clue, honestly. Maybe large just for more gold? Sure. Reason 9 for 3 seconds. There's no way that's good for us, right? Right? I gotta start getting rid of stuff. That and that. Let me check crypto after this. Okay, get 2 poison. We don't want that. No. Okay. Income or scrap? I think I'll actually go scrap. To give to duct tape. Keep running the problem though. Okay, sure. But then, sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and give the haste to the pylon. If I immediately find something else, who knows? Maybe I had to do that to find something better. Because now they're like, oh, now that he sold that, wouldn't it be hilarious if Pole gave us a pylon upgrade, that'd be cool. Old monster wood though could go crazy because it could be XP, it could be cooldown, it could be burn, it could be none of those. But what if Gamma? We're looking for probably 2 cooldown would go crazy. 1 cooldown's not too bad, and we gain 2 gold. Sure. I'll wait before the PvP fight to use this in case we find an item. Non-weapon or haste, slow, and cooldown items? I mean, definitely non-weapon. And we can reroll the non-weapon. So, we can't reroll the other one. Oh my goodness. That's a store. So we can buy the scrap metal, which upgrades our core. Then we get a pylon upgrade. Sure. We don't want this. And you gain burn haste your items. Although, I guess there's a world where you go a self-burn build and build around that, but so we're gonna buy this to upgrade. Now we got a diamond ignition core. Wow. And oh ho ho. Really? So diamond duct tape, sure. I'm almost insulted, though. It's day 7. We found a bronze Omega Ray. Which only scales by 1. Now, see, if we want to get to 10 wins, we're going to need something better than the bronze Omega Ray. So how greedy do we get? Crypto's 1 again every time I look. Gosh, freaking dang it. I'm thinking about getting pretty greedy here. I'm not going to lie to you, chat. Nothing ventured, nothing lost, Gamba. All right, Mr. Pig. And Mr. Pig. It's 2 gold, yes. But whenever you find future items, you'll only find them to upgrade your current tier. So if I have a bronze one, I'm never going to find, like, gold. Later on, I don't even know if you can, like, or, like, the likelihood to find bronze as he's going gets lower and lower. So it'll actually be rarer to find an upgrade than it will be to just find, like, silver or gold. So. Also, we got, sort of pig, freeze pig here, which is cool. But it didn't work. So. Fire beats ice, you know, it's canon. I played Pokemon. We can get a haste item, a temporary boost, or weapons. Oof. Could be any haste item. I don't want to slow, though. What weapon would we want? I mean, the Uzi's unironically not bad. The only better one I can think of right now, the only problem is ammo, would be missiles. Because it's 3 seconds, but 2 multi-strike. But that is a medium item. Gamba. Show me a... Dang it. Every time I get... I mean, it's a silver DJ robot, so I guess it's not that cool. But... this certainly isn't a nanobots angle. Sorry, friends. Okay, skills. Well, this could give us something. Really? We can do 1 weapon slow 4 seconds. First time use a large item each fight, freeze an item for 4. When you use your leftmost item, burn 3. It's real good enough that I don't think I need a reroll. The 4-second freeze... Very interesting. Granted, if I don't use the pylon, I don't know what large item we would use. I don't know how long we might have a large item. So I'll go upgrade the 1 weapon slow, I guess. Burninator bot or Infernal Frigate could give us both burn stuff. What the Sigma? Then we just go Burninator bot. We could get a diamond pylon. Did I look at the crypto? Ah, fudge. Okay, I'm gonna level up. If it is higher than 2, I could sell it before. I guess either the pylon or a flamethrower. I don't know if we could figure out a flamethrower angle from here. Show me the pylon. Suck. The induction aegis, of course. Okay, oh, crypto's $4. Thank God. Without you guys, I would never remember. Gain an XP. This would be gold cinders, so this is 6 burn. That's like 24 shield or something. Shield item. 1 XP is fun, but at this point, yeah, we're going to get the 6 burn. Crit skills or friend item? We go crit skills. Let's see what we can find here. This one's not good. It's when your items have crit chance per weapon. We're going to have 1. Large item gives 4% crit chance. That's not crit. Your large items have 20% crit chance. Bro can't even crit. I guess first time you use a large item, give your items 4% crit chance. Although, this would give 3% because I have 1 weapon, but that's, I mean, that's just worse than that. 10 regen. Small items. We would like some regen, but maybe this is where we found the raise we're looking for. No shot, dude. It's day 8. I finally found the game rate. It's bronze. I don't think it's a Ray build angle. So I'll be honest, I don't know what the fudge we cook, but we'll try. Okay, well, I'm gonna use cooldowns now. Yeah, so again, wanted to go ray, but that's not gonna work. If we find the burned ray, we will still use it, but we won't use any other rays, I don't think. Diamond LEDs. Oh my god, Andy's upgraded it. Slow one item for 6 seconds, and when you use the core, slow one item for 6 seconds. Want to trade, brother? He is poisoning and burning. With all the slows, I can't tell. That freeze, unironically though, could save us, please? No, okay. I mean, he had titanium casing, hardened shield, 43 damage from augmented weaponry. Not gonna lie, I feel like we kind of low rolled. We can give +2 burn to the core. Well, let's Hail Mary some items. Not gonna do anything for us. Not gonna do anything for us. More small items. Okay, we like that. Cool LEDs. Yes, please. I might actually just take out the welding helmet. And do. Maybe I charge the core. And don't scale burn on anything. Well, I guess if I were to scale burn, I'd actually want to do that. Sure. And then I'm going to give this to the cool LEDs. So now it's 3 seconds on core usage and usage of the LEDs. Chris, I don't really see the value there. First Aiden's not bad, a little late. Burn has multicast next to a friend and a tool. We don't really have that. I'm going to buy First Aiden just in case. Yeah, I do not know where we're going with this build. We get an upgrading item. It might be the LEDs. I'll be honest, Chief. Because this goes to slow one item for 3 seconds when you slow haste an item for 4. Which isn't bad, but having the core slow 4 instead of 3. Now the battery could go to that, but you know what? We're just going with the LED. That's crap. Don't think too much about it. Who do we want to fight here? Pharaoh's Khan? No. Can we go Enclave? Alright. I don't think we really want anything from this. Just getting the XP. Gain regeneration of burn items. Gain burn. I mean, I don't think all these items that give him regen, you need to poison to do so. And maybe if we had a ray build, but oof. Poison equal to your regeneration. You have 2 regeneration. Come on. What the fudge? Am I gonna get a temporary boost just to try to get to 7 wins? Then, alright, I'm looking at weapons. I mean, there's a silver rocket launcher. Only silver, but multicast 3 to stack burn. It takes 6 seconds though. And it would significantly slow our slow build up. We could. Do we go Tesla coil? Tesla coil could be our only weapon. When using an adjacent item, charge this 2 seconds. I put this next to like the pylon and the core. Although where would I put the duct tape? But then it would be going pretty fast, nearly the same as Uzi. I don't think the rocket launcher would work. I'm going to buy this. We might not use it. Interesting. Okay. The crane. When using adjacent large item, this gains 30 % damage when using adjacent medium items gain. There's a build for the crane. It ain't this one, Chief. And while freezing is fun, too slow. I've always wanted to do a crane build. Never seen a successful one. Burn skills. Ooh. This is mean. Bronze tier junk items could give us more haste and more slow, which would be huge, and possibly cooldown. But we gotta look for burn. I don't know. Maybe there's. Use a friend burn 3. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Wasn't exciting as I thought. This essentially just makes Aiden burn 3. Ramos has +8. I'd have to move the ignition core probably. Or all of them have +3. Let's go +8 and then I'm going to move the core. Okay. We hold on to the Uzi? I think so for now. I really don't know where we're going, friends. Get rid of Chris Army now. And I'm just getting rid of that. I don't know. It doesn't excite me, but it's... I don't know. This is a very okay board, but I don't see it getting 10 wins. I guess we're shooting for 7. I mean, you can't high roll every game. The old torpedo build. Does he have crit chance or anything? That's the old anchor. Trebuchet build, but our perma slow going crazy. I mean, you use 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 14 seconds, 22 seconds. That's the goal right now, is hopefully we just slow them down enough to burn enough with our ignition core. This shield item, get 2 sharpening stones. Course cooldown. Yeah, course cooldown. Down to 4.5. Not bad. Sparring partner doesn't do much for us. Just a bunch of money. I guess we check the medium items. I was going to say we wouldn't mind a chrono barrier. It increases enemy cooldowns, but the only way I put it in is probably diamond, if I'm being honest. Because it increases enemy cooldowns by 2. I think the goal is... So maybe I buy this and hopefully find an upgrade, because the board I'm thinking of... I'm going to buy this anyway.
Just toss that on my back.
We would get rid of this and this. And then the goal of the board is to increase their cooldowns, slow them enough so that at that point practically all their items are hopefully like nearly double what they normally are, being slowed and increased. That our ignition core finishes it out. Without having a raid to increase ignition core, it will take a while. But it's not impossible. But it is possible that we have to go back to my menu. We could hope for a crazy enchantment or something.
I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
Oh, none of those are going to do it for us. Okay. Additional XP. Yeah, we got to look at skills. Ooh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. You have exactly 1 friend. Reduce it and the core's cooldown by 10. But the first 5 times you shield each fight, charge an item 2 seconds. Yeah. Can't pass that up. Because every time the Uzi and the core for the first 5 times, that's 10 seconds of charge on something. Veteran Octopus is an easy clear here. It's a gallon jug. Stay hydrated, friends. Hell, you what, brother? We don't really want any of their stuff. I mean, I guess I'd take this for $50. But you can see, I mean, everything's nearly perma-slowed, increased cooldowns. You can see the vision. It's there. The pylon does have some pretty spicy enchantments. So, it's not impossible. Gains... Oof. 2 scrap is a decent amount of shielding from duct tape, but 325 health isn't shabby. But, I mean, I think we always keep the duct tape in, so I'm actually going to grab that. That's 24 extra shield every time it procs. It's a big deal. We sell the tiny cutlass. Yeah, 5-second cooldown. The multicast doesn't matter. Poison skills ain't gonna do it. Maybe just find upgrades for small items. We don't want those. Nah, so diamond LEDs. We take those. That's why I didn't buy the bronze. So, slowing for 5. Really good. I'm gonna buy the crypto and then forget to look at it. Actually do this at least for the next round. Ah, 325 health is so good, but again, bronze tier junk items. I think I go for the bronze tier junk this. Oh my, okay, well, the gold crypto's 18, perfect. We did get the knee brace, so if we get cooldown, that helps marginally. This gives us a small amount of damage. Gives a small amount of shield. Show me slow, haste, everything I need. No cooldown, just haste. No slow. Not the best. Give duct tape a little more shield. I'll give you more haste. And that's all that we benefit. So now it's when you slow haste an item for 4 seconds. As long as I hit the right things, it's very likely we might have like perma haste essentially. And another battle. I actually do think the chrono barriers. Well, that's the tough part. Because these things activate the core faster than the chrono barrier. I think we maybe hold off until the chrono barrier is diamond. I think we might get more value out of even just like this. Maybe just using battery for the ignition core too. Yeah, let's try that. I think a 2-second chrono barrier can make the difference, but 1, I think we want to get our slows out faster. Okay, the good news is he's only got 2 items, so we're gonna have perma slow on everything. He has insane lifesteal though, because this is critting every time and lifestealing. But the slow, let's go, was too much. So wasn't able to lifesteal through the stack of the burn, which means that we got 7 wins. I call that a win. Because I don't know what we've been doing. A slow item is interesting, but that could be garbage. Whereas, like, that could be like the snail. Whereas haste and charge skills. Like, yeah, well, actually all these. First time you haste, freeze. When you burn, haste the core. So the core would actually haste itself. When you haste, give your items crit chance. Or when you use a non-weapon item, a weapon gains haste. All the above? Question mark? The crit chance isn't bad, but does that scale too slowly? But if we could crit on the core, that would be big. If we go mixed message, that would mean the Uzi's on a 1-second cooldown. I did the freeze or the crit. Let's go crit, YOLO. And let's try some more gold tier skills. When you level up, upgrade a bronze tier item. Okay, a little late. When you use the core, your shield item gains 10 shield. Probably that, Chief. Sure. And Lord Arkin. We'll have him, like, perma-slowed, essentially. I think we got it. I don't have a when I use my rightmost item, right? Just my rightmost burn. Yeah. Want to make sure we're getting value. I'd like when using item shield. I don't know if we'd end up using the eclipse. Okay, but you can see, I mean, shield getting pretty beefy here, Chief. Looking pretty good over on my end. All right. Okay, okay, okay. What we get? Well, I ain't using those. Got one gun. Tools, reduction, cinders. We're probably going cinders. XP is always fun, but right now, especially since Ignition Core has to do all the damage lifting for us, we need it to have as much burn as possible, so that's an extra 6. Get an item, get some chocolate bars, as weapons. I mean, I guess we could find an Uzi upgrade, but Alpha Ray, like we can't use another Ray either. We only need one weapon. Forklift ain't it? I mean, the likelihood we find that is, wow. Burn equal to 2 times this item's damage. In a different build where I could use the Ray and stuff that I just passed, that'd be interesting. But it's too slow. Uzi's good right now because it's so fast. And one day I'll get to use Mamasaur. Too ill, too late. Haste item or large item? We're looking for pylon upgrade. Really about it. Nope. Alright, I don't think we change anything on our board. Good job. As long as we can start getting our slow stuff, it's a matter of... The only way we win fights is trying to stop them before they get to do their thing. Immediately freezing, that's unfortunate. Now they're... Trebuchet looks to be going crazy. Now everything is perma-slowed. So maybe in a slowed environment, we win these. The freezer's actually huge. Wait, this is close. That is tragic. We're literally a half second off from winning. If they had not frozen the pylon, I think we would have won that fight. Not guaranteed. If they'd hit the Uzi, it would have been bad. I guess best case was cool LEDs or first aid or duct tape. Maybe even better. All right, well, enchantment. Oh. Sick. Okay. Enchant 9 with poison effects. Not at all what I want to see. If we'd seen a slow enchantment, we might have been in it. I mean, pylon would be when you slow poison 3. Ignition core would just be poison 8. Those are probably the only ones I would use, right? What about cool LEDs? I just know I'm poison 2. I don't know what would happen more. Pylon or the core? Well, actually, no, it'd be this, because every time we use the core, we use LEDs. I think pylon. Granted, if we end up happening upon any other enchantments, I might have to override this, because not great. Alright, we can travel anywhere. Show me a miracle. I'm willing to roll a decent amount of gold. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do we have a 10 winner on our hands? Wait a second. Holy suck. When you slow freeze an item for 1 second, I think we immediately overwrite the pylon. That's insane. Holy suck. It's gotta be that, right? Ignition core would be freeze an item for 3 seconds. It's a longer freeze, but I mean, we do be doing more slowing. We gotta try it. Right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, screw it. Okay. So we immediately lost it, so obviously poisoning the ignition core would have been better. But we had... How was I supposed to know I was about to get freeze enchantment? That's crazy. I mean, I'm not upset about that. Haste item, friends, potentially get an upgrade for one of these. We didn't. Uzi does lack ammo. But until we find a better weapon to put in. We need to find something to replace first aid. I'm looking for like missiles, but I haven't found it yet. I think that's the next best thing to do to our board. And if I grab this XP, win the PvE fight, there's a chance I could hit 16 before the next PvP fight. Unlikely, but there's a chance if I do this, and that gives us another enchantment. It's either that or 4 burn. I think we chance the XP. We sell this. Just sell that. Okay, we were hoping we found somebody that would give us 5. We did not. So unless we find like the Bazaar con or something, I don't think. Oh, and wait a minute. Wait. Oh, fudge me. I think this is the worst case, right? Volkus wants me to freeze him. Doesn't he gain shield when he gets frozen? Oh, come on. That's lame. Surely I beat the property baron. Surely. I'm just hoping we freeze everything. He only has so many items we can freeze, so hopefully we just perma-freeze everything. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. Do not play the game. I need loot items to either get this more ammo. Yeah, we need... The next weapon is what we need to find. Medium items. Shield skills. I think we got... Medium items could give us something, but I think shield skills are guaranteed to probably be better. Okay, maybe I lied. Okay, I guess I lied. Use a weapon. Your shield items gain 3 shield. Or just immediately start with 30 plus. I think we start. It'll scale too long. And the Uzi only has so much ammo anyway. I only have 1 weapon. Well, we need a weapon, not non-weapons. So we're going to try barking. YOLO.
Small things remind me of seeds, acorns.
If only. Destroy this and 3 small enemy items for the fight. 10 seconds, though. That's the thing. And especially in the current metagame, you've lost by then. Plasma rifle on an 8-second cooldown. We need a fast weapon. We did not find a fast weapon. Okay. So we just have to hope the fight doesn't go beyond us needing to use Uzi ammo. Alright, Joey Chuff. We didn't hit 16, but we'll see what his enchantment is. I mean, the freeze enchant is crazy. I really wish we had put poison on this, though, because it would have made it easier for us to actually kill. Because we're not scaling at all during the fight. So the more health and shields people have, the more we lose. But okay, we're getting frozen, but at this point, I think we've frozen and slowed their build enough that they're dead. Yeah. It's our only hope. Our only hope. Like my Uzi ran out of ammo, and then we're in trouble. I don't even know what small items we would want. Maybe might go temporary boost here, brother. I think this... Yeah, this would give me more HP than that. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. That's what we're looking for. So we can double shields or heal, but... Give something else slow. I wish we had missiles right now. I want to give it to missiles. I think we just have to go core slow, right? Slow 2 items for 3 seconds. So that's 2 extra freeze. Yeah. All right. Everybody calm down. Friend items could have missiles. I could give it +2 burn, but I'm willing to gamble for the missiles. Fuck. freaking diamond nanobots, man. Awakened District is pretty hard. It hits hard, but honestly, if we just have them slowed and frozen forever, doesn't matter. Because every time... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. Alright, now we just need... We actually need to find a bajillion ammo loot items. We haven't found any to give the Uzi more ammo, or we need missiles. Now that's tempting, but that does 12-second weapon. Shield equal to your current health, deal damage equal to shit. Yeah. Wish I could make that work, but get a weapon, sells weapon skills. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. Get weapon skills. Like when you slow. Oh my goodness. When you freeze, give your weapons plus 10 damage for the fight. Yeah. We really need to find missiles. Get extra shield. Yeah, I think we're gonna go extra shield. Wait a second. Give an item a random enchantment. Oh my god. Holy suck. Okay. What do we give it to? Who would benefit the most? First aid's activating. The only problem about the Uzi is I just don't know how long we're gonna have the Uzi. LED or duct tape? Well, the duct tape probably, unless it's shield, it would only activate on use. And it is one of our slowest items. I think the same goes for cool LEDs. Yeah. Everything is just on cast, which is why I was saying first Aiden. First Aiden would just benefit the most. Again, I wish we had missiles. Because I want to throw, like, my weapon into it, but... We also have to realize, this could be my last fight, though. And I don't have a weapon. There's no guarantee that Uzi benefits, but... What about... What does battery get? Oh, it's only on its activation too. Let me look at Uzis. Yellow. Good luck, my son. Slow would be the best. Was that shiny? We have missiles at home. Oh. I don't think multicast takes ammo. Oh my god. Oh, we are so in it. Okay. We hit Exodia. From the jaws of defeat, we have hit Exodia. What the fuck?
You should know.
Hold on a minute. This is missiles, but faster now. And one less space. Just start freezing everything. Lovely. Okay, they're not playing the game. This is great. While they did have a skill to freeze us, it's too late.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Ooh, so sad. Bro didn't get to play the game. I just want you to know, I feel bad, but also I've played against these builds when I'm on like 9 wins. And I'm like, I'm unbeatable. And then I'm like, I didn't get to play the game. Guess what? Okay? This is the first time I've gotten hit a board like this, all right? Everybody gets to hit at one point. We're getting a temporary boost. Get some extra health. I wish that was for the PvP fight. I'd take it. I don't even think there's a medium item. I kind of feel like this is our board, Chief. Right? What would be the difference? Yeah. I don't need money. I'll just take a shield. Kill Lord of the Wastes. Wow. Easily the best thing that Uzi could have gotten. Everything else, aside from slow. And I think it's even better than slow at this point.
Return to the Bazaar.
Okay.
Do not corrupt us.
Okay. Come on, baby. One more win. We don't want sharpening stones. We don't want poison. These are all actually terrible. Okay. My best item is to reduce Aiden by 3%. Yep. 2.9 seconds. You go, buddy. Find any item. Maybe we find something enchanted that goes crazy. We got some gold to roll. I can't upgrade my core anymore. I could give Aiden plus 15 heal. I think we gotta aim higher. No. The heck? Tamu gun? Wait a second. Oh. 50 ammo. If this didn't have shiny, we would use Tamu gun. He's a Uzi, but with 50 bullets. But, the multicast immediately makes shiny Uzi better. I'm gonna go until like 40 gold. I really think... I don't know. I should pay attention to make sure I don't pass something that could be better. Give everything 4% crit? No. But I really think we're just looking for an upgrade to what we currently have. Okay, well, we're almost out. The fudge. Radiant. Ferrocarbon. Alright, last roll, I think. One more. Nothing. Alright. Okay, dare to risk some coin. Do it for most amount of health. We ended up getting like 300. Okay. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The last fight. This would be crazy. We got Icy Pylon, which is insane. So, 2.8 seconds. Slow an item. When you slow, haste an item for 4 seconds. And when you slow, freeze an item for 1 second. We have the cool LEDs that slow for 5 seconds. But when you use the core, slow an item for 5 seconds. First, Aiden, literally just to activate the core, 2.9 seconds. Shiny Uzi, multicast at 1.9 seconds because we have Temporal Strike. If you have exactly one weapon, when you use it, slow an item for 4 seconds. So every time we use the Shiny Uzi, that slows 2 items for 4 seconds and activates Duct Tape, which every time we use the core, this is gaining shield, and every time we haste with all of our items, we get crit chance. Then we have the Heavy Enhancement on the Ignition Core. So it burns 41. And every time we use the core, it slows 2 items for 3 seconds. While the cool LED slows. So that right there are 3 freezes. This is a freeze. This enables freezes. This juices our core faster earlier. We have the first 5 times you shield each fight, charge an item 2 seconds. Rightmost item gets plus 8 burn. Rightmost shield is plus 30. When you freeze, give your weapons plus 10 damage for the fight. So the only downside is I wish this had more ammo. But it does scale. The first time you fall below half health each fight, freeze all enemies. So each fight gain shield equal to 10%. And first time you use large fight, give your items 4% crit chance. Pretty insane combo, I'm not going to lie. And hopefully it all comes together. Yeah. I'm surprised we got here, but we hit some crazy enchantments back to back. And we see some slows. He does have a freeze potion. Ideally, we stop him from even using his freeze. We slowed it. We've barely frozen ourselves. Not entirely sure. Okay, so I think Warp Perma slowed as well. And he'd be freezing everything. Okay, so actually we're playing the game less than he is. Okay, well, I guess we lose. Well, isn't that something? So he literally had when you use a weapon, freeze a smaller item. It was Radiant. We couldn't freeze his weapon. And we were perma-slowed. Isn't that something? That's easily the best freeze build I've ever had, and 9 wins. Yep. Classic. Feels bad because, like, what the fudge? That's insane. But, of course, we hit something that freezes all of us, and we couldn't freeze his thing, and it's Jove. Oh, doesn't that suck? Heartbroken. I'm even more heartbroken too because that means we're at 9 chests. Satch. Or 1 out. Hey, but you know what? We pulled something out of it. And well, I'll be honest, I was like 99% certain we were going to win that. But yeah, that's also why when you always hear me talking about like, I want to win early day because when you get late, you never know. That's why. Because one, somebody's going to fight my ghost and be equally frustrated. But that's the kind of stuff you end up running into late days and you're just like, what the fudge? So that's why I try and get all those early game wins.
If you enjoyed this video, I think you might enjoy this one. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. I'll talk to you in the next one. Farewell.